Many people assume that keeping a chameleon as a pet is similar to caring for other reptiles. But chameleons operate under a very different set of environmental requirements. Small changes in lighting, humidity, or feeding routines can significantly affect their health in captivity. Because of this, some owners look for structured guides that document the full process of chameleon care. One of those resources is called Chameleon Care Guide. In this video, we take a closer look at this digital guide and examine how it is structured. We will look at what type of information it contains, how it is organized, and how it fits into the broader landscape of reptile care resources. Keeping reptiles as pets requires a different type of preparation compared to more common animals. Species such as dogs or cats have lived alongside humans for generations, and their care routines are widely understood. Food, veterinary care, and daily habits are familiar to most pet owners. Chameleons, however, belong to a different category of animals. They are reptiles that depend heavily on specific environmental conditions. Temperature gradients, humidity levels, lighting cycles, hydration methods, and feeding patterns all play an important role in their survival. In the wild, these conditions occur naturally. Inside a home environment, however, they must be recreated artificially. This is one reason why chameleon care is often described as more technical compared to many other pets. New owners frequently spend hours researching how to build the correct enclosure and maintain the proper environmental conditions. The challenge is that information about reptile care is often scattered. Some advice appears in small blog posts, forum discussions, or short online articles that only cover one aspect of care. Because of this, beginners sometimes look for resources that organize this information into a single structured document. One example of this type of resource is a digital ebook titled Chameleon Care Guide, Keeping and Breeding Healthy Chameleons Made Easy. The guide is distributed as a downloadable document. After purchase, the file becomes available for immediate download and can be read on a computer or printed for offline reading. The structure of the guide resembles a reference manual. Its chapters focus on various aspects of chameleon ownership, including habitat preparation, feeding routines, hydration systems, enclosure maintenance, and general health monitoring. The guide also describes typical behaviors observed in captive chameleons and discusses basic handling practices used by reptile keepers. In addition to the main ebook, the package includes several supplementary materials. These include a report describing common medical conditions observed in chameleons, a care journal template used to track daily routines, and a list of plant species suitable for use in chameleon enclosures. Together, these documents form a small set of written resources focused on chameleon husbandry. Readers typically approach the guide as an instructional reference. People who are planning to acquire their first chameleon may begin by reviewing the sections that describe enclosure setup. These sections explain elements commonly required in reptile habitats, such as lighting cycles, airflow, humidity levels, and cage structure. Another portion of the guide focuses on feeding patterns. Chameleons usually consume insects, and the guide discusses several types of feeder insects, as well as preparation techniques used before feeding. Hydration systems are another topic covered in the guide. Unlike many animals that drink from bowls, chameleons often drink water droplets that accumulate on leaves. For this reason, reptile keepers frequently use misting systems or drip systems to maintain moisture inside the enclosure. Health monitoring is also discussed. The guide outlines observable signs that may indicate stress, illness, or improper environmental conditions. For readers interested in reptile breeding, the guide also includes sections related to mating behavior, egg laying, and hatchling care. Because the information is divided into chapters, readers often return to specific sections whenever they need to review a particular topic. In this way, the guide functions both as an introductory resource and as an ongoing reference. But understanding the structure of the guide is only one part of the picture. Another useful question is how this type of resource actually fits into the daily routine of someone caring for a chameleon. The guide appears to be designed primarily for individuals who are considering owning a chameleon. First-time reptile owners may use it to understand the responsibilities involved before acquiring the animal. Another group that may find the guide relevant includes reptile hobbyists who already keep other species but are new to chameleons specifically. Chameleons require environmental conditions that differ from many other reptiles, which means previous experience does not always translate directly. Pet shop operators and reptile enthusiasts may also review guides like this when checking enclosure setups or husbandry practices. In most cases, the guide is used by readers who want a structured document outlining the basic framework of chameleon care. Information about reptile care is available in many formats. Some resources appear as short online articles that focus on individual questions, such as feeding schedules or cage temperatures. Other information appears in discussion forums, where hobbyists share personal experiences. A structured ebook guide serves a slightly different purpose. Instead of addressing isolated questions, it attempts to organize multiple aspects of care into one continuous document. This allows readers to explore the subject in a more systematic way. Compared with scattered online information, a guide like this attempts to consolidate the foundational elements of Chameleon Care into a single reference. At the same time, it remains a static document rather than an interactive training system. In practical terms, the Chameleon Care Guide functions as a written reference within the broader category of reptile husbandry resources. For viewers who want to examine the instructional documentation discussed in this video, the reference link is available in the video description.